It is Andrew from Fundamental Interactive, and welcome back to another live stream. This is just one of our casual work streams. We're going to get started here in just a moment. I gotta do my usual go into YouTube and oh, I guess I already fixed it. I'm making the YouTube live immediately for a public rather than it being private. So that's pretty good. So let me just check a couple more things here. Looks like both are streaming. That is good. I should be receiving a notification on Discord saying that I'm live, and one that is should be set here. Let me just head over here. General. That's on the 27th. Looks like it's not done yet, but we are definitely getting there. All right, so we have a little bit on the agenda today. I don't even know if you guys can see this. I don't think I have it so that you can bring this up here, and this is as small as I can make it. Okay, well, instead of having window capture, I'll have display. I don't have display capture. I don't have a display capture today. All right, well, let me add a display capture real quick. All this pane down. Oh, that's my other. That's my other screen. So let me quickly make this primary. All right, so we have today's streaming tasks, and we're going to add a task actually. All right, so today's streaming tasks, we're going to attempt to put the ALS into the new system here, into the combat system. We're going to be creating a bunch of food and then recipes, time permitting here. And I'm also working on a couple other projects on the way. So it looks like that's done. This is, again, a casual work stream, so I kind of just work on whatever I have. So, currently working on the Raspberry Pi project. Again, we bought a bunch of these Raspberry Pi 4s, a bunch of USB to 2.5s, and then our amount of SSDs, SATAs. So when we put them in the rack, they'll look kind of like this, and I have to get PoE hats, so they're all powered via PoE. But this is going to be the new system for the TwinGate connectors, rather than them being virtual machines. Trying to lower the resource usage for our hypervisor, just to free up some disk space, free up some usage and disk space, so that I don't have to upgrade immediately on the RAM. So obviously, I showed a few live streams before. We have a bunch of Raspberry Pis and stuff that we're using. So we have these. So we're gonna be adding. I believe I have 4 or 5. Let me look. I think these are all Pi 4s. 4 Model B, 4 Model B, 4 Model B, 4 Model B, and 4 Model B. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we have 6 in total. So that's for a project. We're no longer doing the Pi-hole project just because of the fact that Pi-hole was blocking down our network use. We're gonna have, hopefully, the goal is to have 4 connectors, and then Pi number 5 will be, I don't know what it's gonna be for yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So, attempt ALS, add food, and then crafting recipes for said food, I think. So, first things we gotta do is, I'm actually gonna move this off my screen. I've already added the ALS character. We just need and added the correct movements. Now we have to do all the keyboard inputs, which I'm going to be opening up the Epic Games Launcher, opening up the Flexible Combat System on a separate screen so that I can just make sure I have all of this stuff here correctly. So obviously if we print Actually, no. Let's keep it at. If we just rename them, so sprint. So that way it still works without it. So obviously, crafting personal, create distractions, interact. Interact needs to be done. That's the main one. If we do. Well, there's the other combat. There's the other project, so I can just move that over. Interact. And then just have it be E for now. Go. And now, instead of it being the ALS game mode, let me try and find game mode. That's an ALS. I want BP game mode FCS. See how well this works on here. Well, it's somewhat working. For some reason, it's not showing the model, though. Oh, it must be each of these. Oh my god. The mesh does nothing? Really? Alright, hold on. So let's make this. That's not what I wanted. Flexible combat system. And then this is fun. We gotta redo what I did here. Now if we go and press play. I have an idea then. Let's add the barbarian. Do the ALS. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, not launch it. Just play. Okay, so it's not working the way I want to. Let me open up system. Try and find the character real quick. Up here. Over. Do some so shoulder is nothing. Chest is chest. Boots is mannequin feet. So legs is mannequin legs. Okay. And hands is hands. Then back is nothing. Helmet. Helmet is awesome. So where are constraints? Nothing. Chest, feet, legs, hands, nothing, nothing. Hi. Where is that oh, filter mesh? There we go. And again, we're kind of just going in a shot in the dark here. But I wanted to start in adding all of the input actions so that things look nicer. You can actually test some of this stuff out here. So, going back to keyboard inputs, interact is done. Crouch, I think I have crouch somewhere. Maybe not. Let's add crouch, make it C. L, so personal crafting. Crafting, we said that was L. Now I want to do it, and we're going to find the audio. And then we're going to make it a 50% volume multiplayer. So there we go. Now it's definitely not as loud. Okay, so back here, if we make the mesh back to mannequin and then give it the I'm not sure which one. Let me take a little look-see here. Something's definitely weird where it doesn't show the title. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. So we're looking at ABP player underscore player character. ABP for player character. I find it weird that that's not. Try it again, shall we? So there's just an issue with the idling. So this is definitely not the way we want it. But at least we're getting there. At least we got back what we wanted, somewhat. We already have pause menu. I'm waiting for the official tutorial, so on fixing that. So right now we can just go back to whatever game modes in the advanced local mode. ALS game mode. So wait for back to this. Okay, so now since we got that back, we're just going to put that down for now. Get rid of the item data. Okay. All right. So the reason why it didn't didn't work, the apple, because the apple is just an apple, while the apple pie you can actually eat, the apple you can't. That's because the apple needs to be labeled as a consumable in order for it to work. So now the apple is labeled as consumable, which now we can do the exact, which is really all we have. Apple pie and apples. So, we also have these quest items down here. So, I've already created a potion of minor strength, which is nice. And we're going to create like minor versions and like ultimate versions of all of these potions here. So, you know, staying on a potion is going to increase. I don't know. That's a good question. And this is where we get all of the apple pie. So I'm going to rename this apple row to apple pie. Okay. Apple underscore pie. There we go. And then double click this more. Alright, so having that is gonna help. Anywho. That's not gonna help either. So anyway. Apple pie says it needs to take an egg, apple, and sugar. Those three together make the ability to add an apple pie. So we're gonna start adding stuff, and what we're gonna add is a very valid question here. I honestly don't know. We're going to scratch off attempt ALS stream, add food. So we're gonna start working on foods. So if I move into the Epic Games store page, I'm gonna close out the Flexible Combat System project, close this. Have some system resources here. Trying to find the icons that I have. Is this? No. This maybe? There we go. This one. Okay. So we can start off with food. So we're gonna head over here to Apple. Add new row below. Rename this to raw cod. Name raw cod. Dead fish from the water will be the description. Item mesh, don't have one yet, so we're going to leave that blank. Item type is a consumable that has a common appearance. Again, category will be consumables. Image. Yes, we can add this to our project real quick just to make it easier. And make sure we hit 4.27 and add to project. Import all 413. Just let it go. Hopefully it finishes here sooner or later. Okay, so we'll do. Oh, I forgot I have to do that. Let me head out here. Crafting system, textures. We have to bulk edit these via property matrix. And this is gonna take a oh, never mind, maybe not as much. So textures, compression, the user interface. 2D, so it's gonna be RGBA. This is what's gonna take a minute. I can close out of that. So, for the flexible combat system, I'm currently learning how the dialogue shopkeeper's abilities and quest system works. As soon as the updated documentation and walkthroughs are published for the new version of ALS, I'm going to end up getting ALS hooked up with the rest of this, meaning that hopefully within the next month and a half it'll be up. And then adding to all of that, we're going to add some sort of horse riding system, some mounting, and then that should hopefully be the final piece of the puzzle. Okay, cool. That's done. Now, level of detail. Let's go from world to UI. So now this is going to take another minute. But that means all of these icons will actually be working the way they're supposed to, because they're not actually, their LOD texture groups and the compression settings are not what they're supposed to be for user interfaces. I actually do need to open up the Epic Games Store, because, well, while we're waiting, I'll show what we're going to be doing for the dungeons. So, we're looking for a way to like procedurally make dungeons, and looks like what we're going to go with. Now the dungeons are being pushed in update, so that'll be done afterwards. And it looks like I can save all of these. But while those are going, we'll save this. We're going to be using the Dungeon Architect plugin for Unreal Engine 4/5. So this will help us create a crap ton of dungeons, and there is a way to add ceilings, which is why we're going with this one, because right now all the pictures just show no ceilings. So this is what we're going to be going with when the time comes. Hopefully getting this will make the next update go a lot quicker. So that's our hope. Over that to what I was looking for. Now, since they're all saved, we can head over to item data. Actually, we'll take a look first. Up towards the food, towards the top. Here we go. Text meet 12B. We can just... Boop. That's not it. How does that work? I'm holding text meat. Yeah, we can get rid of cooking. Boop. There we go. Text meat 12B. The weight of this, what's the weight of the apple? Apple's 1. Let's say cod is 3. The value of an apple is pretty freaking much. 10? 10 gold for a freaking apple? Jesus. Cod's gonna be worth 5. It is stackable. We're gonna have a max stack size of 64. I think. Well, actually, are apples? Apples are stackable from max to 20. So cod's gonna be 64. Okay. Is a spawned item. How does that mean? Is spawned item. I think so. No. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Consumable info. Health. Consumable duration is 1 second. And we're going to say it adds 10 health. Because it's raw cod. 100% chance because it's going to come from when you kill a fish. Okay. We have a fish. Nice. Alright, let me see if I can find what I wanted to add on real quick. Just trying to get this out there. Alright, well. Alright, that's all I wanted to do. Anywho. Minimize that. Okay. Bring this back up as I can actually not this down here. Widgets. There we go. Okay. So we have raw cod. What else do we have? Bring this up. We have whatever this is. We have some raw meat. I don't even know what type of fish that would be. That looks like that looks like a freaking leech. I don't even know what that is. This looks like a fucking lizard on a stick. You know what? Let's do that. Let's add a lizard on a freaking stick. Add a row below. Liz on a stick. Did the wrong one. There we go. Lizard on a stick. Why does it look... Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to create a lizard and then put a stick in a crafting recipe to create a lizard on a stick. Or inside the campfire recipes. So that's gonna be a fun thing to do. Alright, so not sure what the item's gonna be, but this is O2B. We're gonna do O2 underscore B. X Meet O2B. Thank God. Weight 5. Value 2. No, 7. Stackable 64. Yada yada yada. Loot info. It's not lootable. We also make sure we gotta create this as a consumable. Like so. Okay, rock cod, lizard on a stick. So far, so good. This is data entry is not a fun thing to do, which is why I'm trying to stream it so I actually don't like, get off track and stuff. Because I tend to do that when I'm not streaming, or when I'm not streaming, I tend to get off track, watch YouTube, don't do this or anything like that. So, I will just do, the occasional little stroll through Facebook, everything. But this is hard, adding all these. This is why I'm glad I didn't add so many with the last system, since I knew I was going to replace it. So, let's continue. So, I'm actually going to bring this content browser to my other screen. And then bring this right here, so we can try and make this quicker. So, I guess that's a drumstick. So, let's duplicate this. Oh no, that'd be a chicken leg, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that will be a chicken leg. Okay, so yeah, let's just call that a chicken leg. Underscore leg. And then we gotta make it chicken leg. We're gonna skip the descriptions for now. I'll come back and do those at a later date. This is text meet 03B. Keep that the same. That's the same. Bada bing, bada boom. We forgot to change the lizard on the stick. 1, 10, 15. Chicken leg will be 1 second. We're gonna have this be 25. Yeah. Chicken leg is done. What do we have next? We have what looks to be a shrimp. It could also just be like a freaking leech. Like, what is this? I have no idea what it is. I don't really want to know. And Jesus, it's scary. You can make a blue shroom. A blue shroom. Love it. Yes. Let's get rid of this test dialog. We don't need to open. All right. We're going to duplicate. Rename to blue shroom. Why am I doing this to myself? Blue shroom. All right. This is going to be consuming power of 5 because I have no idea what to do with myself. Not 54, 5. Jesus. Okay, blue shroom. Done. Let's add a mushroom now. Duplicate. Mushroom. That's 2 H's. Only 1 needed. Mushroom. Boom. Done. A shriveled... Ooh, yes, a shriveled shroom. Alright, duplicate. Shriveled shroom. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Shriveled. Mushroom. Add bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle. There we go. See? Look at us go. We're adding food. What else we got? Orange shroom, purple shroom, a death shroom. That'd be kind of a cool thing to make. Let's do like steak and ribs. Let's duplicate steak. It looks raw though, so I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess we could just have it be the same icon. Sure, steak. Oh wait, that's perfect. We use a raw meat. We could use this. We could use this rib meat. Make that, call that raw meat, and then you can put that raw meat, whatever type of meat it's gonna be. So probably like raw cow, into the crafting recipe for the what's it called, campfire. You can just do that for multiple different things, kind of like Skyrim has. You can use the same item for multiple different things, like the tanning place. So that's cool. So yeah, let's do that. So steak, boom, boom. Weight's gonna stay the same for everything. Although the power is gonna be like 75. And then we're going to duplicate this and do ham bone. I think that's what it's called. I have no idea if this is actually called or not. I'll figure it out. I'll change names. This is just trying to get things, you know, in the game. Which obviously we're doing pretty well. We've added quite a bit into the game already. I mean, this everything update, this is what the biggest portion of the update will be. Is just adding all these items. But now it's a lot easier because instead of it being an individual like item where we have to like create a new data set for each item, it's now just one nice little thing. So I can just start adding and adding and adding. We're gonna be adding a bunch of different stuff. So we're gonna be adding ingots, leather, a bunch of stuff as we go forward. And just like how the apple was kind of like this a general item, that's what most of these things will be. So we're just going to get started on all of those soon. But we're gonna add more food when the food's done, which we're gonna create that raw cow now. So we're going to duplicate this boy. We're gonna do raw cow. Raw cow. I don't know what else to do with my life. Why did I say X cow? Not here. Here. Now it's, oh, God. God. There we go. Wow, a cow. Yup. Adding a description for this piece of crap. Here is the icon for it. Not a consumable, but a general item. That. Whoop, didn't mean to hit that. Weight is gonna be 10. Value will be 20. And we actually gotta add a cow into the game. Well, I mean, I guess I already did add some stuff, but whatever. Here we go. Added a raw cow. Next up. Let's add a new, duplicate it. We're gonna call this a meat chunk. I'm not really sure what the frick this is. A meat chunk. There we go. Weight is me 1. Value be 5. Max stack of 64. I think if we put 10 of these into a recipe, you can get raw cow, and then that raw cow can be turned into steak. I don't think I have anything else that I can use that for. I'm gonna have to find a different thing to use for ham and stuff, but that's all the food we're gonna do for now. So look at us go. We added like quite a bit. Let's work on other stuff. taking a look around here. So if I move up, this is where all the good stuff is. So we have somewhere ingots. Steel bar. So we can duplicate this. And we're gonna call this a gold bar. Gold bar. It's a gold bar. No icon, no, but we're going to have that. Weight will be 2.5. Value is going to be 150. Is stackable up to 64. And that's really all I got for right now. There we go. Got ourselves a gold bar. What else we got? Not really sure. Start making some gemstones. So obviously we can. We don't need that. Keep that open. I can that. So we can obviously strike out add food. We've added food. Now we're adding items. So I can just add various items, which we've also done. So we can also just cross that off the list. And we're gonna add more. So we're gonna add like a bunch of herbs and stuff. So let me see what I have herb wise. So let's duplicate blue shroom. We're gonna do blueberries. A blueberry bushel. There we go. Let's go. I'm not sure what that is. I guess I could technically say those are strawberries, but I don't really want to. I want to do a different thing for that. What else could I put in? I guess we could start with the cloths. Yeah, let's do cloths next. So let's grab one of the generals. So let's just draw one of the raw cow. And we're gonna say this is styled green cloth. Styled green cloth. It's over. Value 1, 5, 64, nothing. There we go. So let's create all these now. Now we're going to duplicate this and get rid of the 0 and the stylized, or the styled. And boom. Look at us go. We are definitely making a crap ton of items right now. I mean, holy cow. Alright, next. I guess that could be orange. So let's make orange, yellow, and blue next. So control W, W, W. Instead of green, is not going well. Blue cloth. Yellow cloth. Orange cloth. Blue cloth. Yellow. And orange. Boom. Go. Got some more in. We're definitely getting to a decent amount of items. Alright, what's next? What else you got? You got bones. You got gemstones, although I'm not sure what each of these gemstones are. We got leather. So let's duplicate this. Leather strips. And then add this. That's a nice little strip of leather. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Now, let's just duplicate it again. Leather. Leather. And then we're going to have this be the leather. Now, whoop. Leather with fur. Bring that over. So that's if you want to keep the fur. So if we're making some sort of warm cloth or whatever, you still have that in there, like so. What else we got? We have seeds. We have parts, string, rope. So we have okay. We've definitely added a bunch. What if we head over to data tables? Crafting recipes. Cookie. So we can add a new row. Let's call this steak. Data table. Oh, the result is the item data. We're gonna grab steak. Components will also be from the item data. Grab some raw cow, one of those. Save. Save. Now, if I actually want to test this, you gotta go into the main menu and actually look at it. So let's do that. Let's do levels. Let's go to systems overview for systems training. Personal crafting. We have personal crafting, and then we have bakery. We have the apple pie here. We also have the steak, which requires raw cow, and restores 75 health. Restores 200 health. Jesus. Maybe I should make this more. Maybe I should make this 250 and this like 100 or something. But and then this is where you can yeah, there we go. So now we can quit, exit full screen, and continue cooking. Adding stuff to cook with. So, do we have stick? We have a Liz on the stick. Oh crap. Alright, so we're going to leather, duplicate. I'm gonna call this the stick. Stick. Looks sticky. Yep. That's what we're doing. And then look at that. We even have one of those. 64, yada yada. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to take the which one? I guess just this again. Well, no, because we should be able to eat the lizard and have lizard on a stick. So let's just grab the ham bone, duplicate raw lizard, raw lizard, dang, we don't got like a raw lizard. Alright, well then we'll just give it this for now. I don't know. Half the health that it gives. There we go. Alright, so now we have raw lizard. Wow, I cannot speak today. We're gonna add a new row. Call this is on a stick. We're going to add the result for the item data and do liz on a stick. This is going to require 2 components. One stick item data, stick, raw lizard. Here we go. Okay. Back now down to data tables, crafting recipes. That doesn't make any sense. We have all this armor. We have all this weapons, and then so if I add the gold right here, can just let's just add the item data and let's just make it. Let's try that out. We got this, hopefully. One thing we do gotta get rid of is all of these, Okay, cool. So I'm going to rename that. There we go. All right, so far so good. So we're going to we're just gonna leave it at that name, but now we just know we can actually add stuff to this. That's cool. All right. So we also can now mark down, create a bunch of crafting recipes. So look at us go. We've already pretty much did everything we need to in an hour, which is really actually pretty good, all things considered. And honestly, I don't want to bore everyone too much with like constant hours of data entry. So I think I might just end this live stream here. At least I'm able to live stream tonight. I might live stream tomorrow night. I might do like a New Year live stream. So we might be starting at like 10 o'clock and we might end at like 1. So just something to keep in mind for tomorrow is that we are probably going to be doing a New Year live stream and celebrate the New Year with more of this stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for our New Year live stream.